Bueno, pues aquí estamos un día más con Lexael. Estamos en Orzamar, tratando de resolver las disputas entre dos de los candidatos a rey. Y para ello tenemos que entrar a los juegos y ver qué
There's one
podemos
thing
hacer.
I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
Didn't say it was a good plan. And so I shall.
Pobres Max, tío. Odio esta puta misión. No debería estar haciéndola, pero es que se me activa automáticamente. Ya que le he dicho al señor que no quería hacerlo, no me dejaba entrar.
The proving grounds.
Can you believe
Bloodsport
how many
entered. Entertainment for the masses at its best.
Did you see that last fight? It was really something.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
Wow.
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varek. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roosting Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
No eres el mismo Barik que yo creo. No, tienes pinta, pero vamos.
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
No tiene pinta de que es nuestro Barik.
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets. Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior. I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Haromont's men are gonna get their beards handed to them.
They say Darvianek Volny killed his own brother, then went free by winning a proving.
This is so exciting.
Madre mía.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Sí.
Greetings.
Piotr Naidukin fights like he's in the Legion of the Dead. You should see his eyes. Mad eyes.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but... I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband. No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja. She's the one who threatened to expose me. They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Estoy como borrando todas las cartas. Espérate un momento, chico. Voy a guardar porque... ya sé.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Entonces estarás a saber una cosa más. Sabía que si se hacía las pantallas en Windows.
You looking at something?
Get out of here!
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Couldn't we all just get along? No? So much blood!
You cannot win! Glorious again.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
We all get along, no? Here we go! Direct me!
Will learn to fear me! Defend yourself! I try to be merciful! Hey now!
Okay, done with you now!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
So I shall. Yes?
Let's finish this.
Delighted.
Watch out!
I am ready.
Let's shed some blood.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. We've got...
An order.
What now? Ready.
Begin the onslaught.
All right.
Now we can run. Dirty.
Vale, iba a la estación.
Here comes trouble.
So I shall. Right.
You should run while you can.
I can't go on. Down you
Do
go.
well.
Pero
Taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge you again. Take this.
quiero que me hagan un anillo. Anillo. ¿Verdad?
With my thanks.
Un anillo de sangre. Quizás Morrigan. Quiero que se ponga la armadura ya de coloso. ¿Yo qué? Estas son los meditamos. No, me he equivocado, no era bardo, era explorador. No. No. Me he equivocado. Me he equivocado. Nada. Ya ves lo que pasa si luchas. Nunca había hecho eso. ¿Qué voy a hacer? No voy a volver a hacerlo.
I knew these.
I shall do it.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
You looking at something? Get out of here!
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. It's a pleasure. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. It lets Harriman save face by bowing to the ancestors' decision when he loses. But how do you think it looks for the men who support him? I'd back Harriman as he asked, but if he's giving up, I won't sacrifice my family so he can retire with dignity. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll... Maybe I will at that.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now. Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans. May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can... Or were you here to take part in the fight? Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Fight start at the gong and go to first blood. No eye gouging, no groin pulls. The rules of each bout will be announced when it starts. You should be comfortable with normal weapons and lyrium-enhanced weapons, in single combat, pairs, or battle units. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses, and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Come back soon. You'll be...
Delighted.
Didn't I say I need to concentrate? There's plenty of time to congratulate me after the fight. Everyone knows about my great triumph. Youngest champion ever! No, the Proving Master announces it every time. I fought most of them before, of course. Miaja and Lukejon are tricky. I learned the hard way. Lukejon is the one you have to watch out for. When Miaja gets all flashy with that hammer, you never see Lukejon stab you in the back. And Piotin's the best. I mean, he's an Idukan. I've never qualified to fight anyone of his rank before. Well, maybe we can talk after the match. You know, once you see me in action.
So you're the Grey Warden Lord Harriman brought in to replace his missing fighters. Oh, believe me, I will. You will learn nothing more here to bring to your master.
I'd like to talk, but I really can't be distracted right now. Must think about the fight.
You must be the Grey Warden. Lukejon said one of you signed up.
They said the Warden's here to fight for Harriman.
I guess we'll have to show what kind of tricks we learn in Orzammar.
We were born together. We fight together. We'll die together.
The ancestors gave us one soul, but two bodies. Everything we do together.
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Unless you want to find out.
I think the Grey Warden's worried.
Don't worry. When we beat you, at least we won't taint you. We're not...
So don't even try. We know plenty.
But we don't like to share. Watch out for Darvionic, though. They say he killed his brother.
But the ancestors favored him in the ring, so he never saw punishment.
Wow.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything. Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just... thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe. I will be glad to fight for Harriman in the provings. Thank you again, friend.
Good. Are you ready? Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. No new additions are accepted, and all looks like Suern's drawn first bout. He was all for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. What? Do you want to start, or would you like some time? Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Suern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Heramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
La verdad es que yo quiero que gane Belén, ¿eh? O sea que no sé qué cojones estoy haciendo aquí.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Next, you're up against Miyaja and Lukejan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miyaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukejan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin? All right, then. I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miyaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
I should like a trophy! Well done, I say, well done!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily.
¿Verdad?
Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go.
Ni siquiera sé quién es.
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Heramont's champion has held the field so far, but how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Let's see!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodwick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight! The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain, fighting for his royal cousin Balin. Jotun Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrimont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
You honor me.
Last one standing will be declared victor! Fight!
Couldn't we all get along?
No, no, no. No. No, no. Y además me mata. No. No. Qué putada. Qué putada de hora.
Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. No new additions are accepted, and all withdrawals are marked as losses. Are you ready to start? Do you want to start, or would you like some time?
In the name of House I do.
Wonderful! Go away! Are you ready for your next opponent?
When you fall.
This one thinks the best of me.
The winner is... Are you ready for your next opponent? The winner... Are you ready for your next opponent?
Súbete de nivel para empezar. Uno, dos, tres.
Good, you're... The crowd is eager to see another victory. Go... This... Grey Warden, choose your...
We go to combat! Let's see!
The winner is... Are you ready for your next opponent? The crowd is eager.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never... You...
Ah!
Un menos para empezar.
All the noises.
No.
So I shall.
Venga, coño. ¿Pero por qué no?
So I shall.
This is more like it.
debido haberlo hecho antes, ahora que lo pienso.
Why bother?
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont. I'd call that arrogant, but your performance justifies it. It was a gift, just to watch you fight, Warden.
Pues claro que los ancestros favorecen a Heremont.
We have nothing to talk about, Warden. I haven't done a thing.
Ancestors watch over your path.
Not bad for a surfacer. When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Madre mía.
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your participation, Warden.
That was a good fight. Miaja learned a lot from you.
So did Luke John.
That was a good...
Your victory means nothing. The Assembly knows better than to base its vote on one proving.
Correcto, y más les vale.
I've been sick for days. You should have seen me last week.
Yeah, mate. Pues mira. Pues ya estaríamos. Ha sido un poco tal esta hora. Pero bueno, aquí están los juegos de Orzammar. Esto era. Vamos a ver si podemos elegir de todas maneras al rey. O sea, como rey a Belen en vez de a Heremont, a pesar de que todos sus trucos son súper sucios. Lo dejamos para el siguiente capítulo. Bueno, para los 6 siguientes, de hecho, pero bueno. Hasta entonces.